Sneaker Show!
All right. Hey, it's Tim, Tabasco, and Fredo. We've got a first-time guest here, Kyle. He's super duper. Kyle, what city are you in? Where are you at, man?
I'm located in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
I thought maybe you were up in PA. I scrolled your Instagram and I was like, Gateway City. You mean Gateway to the North?
Gateway to
Hell
the
yeah.
north. It's also a piercing. Let's not go there though.
Right, the Prince Albert, yeah.
That's the gateway to the south.
I lived in PA for a bit. That city is hard, dude.
It's rough.
It's not
rough.
an easy place. So Kyle got set up for the podcast with our guy Tabasco. We've got some questions for you. We want to have a look at that sneaker wall. There's a lot of pairs on there that I would like to have on mine. Where would you like to start, Tabby?
Well, let's start with the collection right there. The picture you sent was immaculate. Your backdrop looks great.
Thank you.
When I see this, I think your sneaker choices really encapsulate the three of our niches. Tim's pretty hard into the New Balance. Fredo likes his Boost, his Adidas, stuff like that. And with the Air Maxes, the ones, the Nike you got sprinkled out there, that's kind of where I'm at. So obviously you've got a very wide spectrum of what you're wearing. So how do you wear it all? Like, what are you looking for? Do you got certain days, certain outfits, how you're feeling? Because you've just got so much variety here. How are you putting it all together?
So basically, like, it kind of sucks because I'm in steel toes 5 days a week.
You and me both, pal.
So I get maybe a Saturday and a Sunday. Of course, it's crazy snow here right now, so I don't really wear a whole lot during the winter. I typically will pull out my Shadow ones if I want to wear something because they're just absolutely cooked. But yeah, so I started out just being a Boost head. Like, Adidas joined with Ye in 2015 or whatever, and that's sort of what started my whole love of sneakers again. And then sort of as time goes on, it's like, you start seeing New Balance, start seeing some Nike, and I just sort of sprinkled a little bit in there. I kind of wanted one or two of every silhouette that I didn't have, so I kind of just, picked a couple collaborations up that I think are heaters, and that's where I'm at right now.
Wow, yeah, you put it so simple, but everything looks very well curated and very well selected. So we love that.
Yeah,
So
Thank you.
next question I got for you here. Tell me about your tee selection. Like, you got a great one on right now. I love that
So
rock. You got that. I see on your Instagram you got all these fantastic Disney tees and stuff like that. What do you gravitate normally to? What's your bread and butter? Like, just what do you like? What do you got? Let's talk about
uh
that.
the majority of my stuff is like going to be like really rare Disney stuff.
Okay.
I grew up watching obviously WWF, WWE, like in the Attitude Era. So,
Hmm.
Stone Cold when Undertaker used to come out on the bike. So I don't really have too many wrestling tees. This is actually my only wrestling tee I have. The other ones I've sold since then. But um, I my love for Disney. It's not even just Disney. It's the Disney parks.
Mm.
So, lots of people say, "Oh, you're a Disney adult, whatever. That's gay." But like, it's more of like the parks. I like theme parks. So, and when I go to Disney, that's the only place that I've ever been able to vacation, and it's just sort of like everything else is turned off. So I've kind of gravitated my tea collection towards Disney. There's lots of stuff that I go to the parks and no one else has, which is really cool.
Mm.
And a lot of my collection I picked up like pre-pandemic. So it was like I was picking up tees for like $30, $40. And now those same tees are like two, three, $400. So
Yeah.
I think I have about, I don't know, 30 Disney tees that probably not a whole lot of people have seen very often.
Unreal. Yeah, I know what you mean by the pandemic really jacking up prices and stuff like that. I'm in the mud right with you for sure.
Like I paid $25 for this tee.
Oh, dude, it was a different league. Like if you had $120, you could get a banger like
Yeah.
regularly, like $80. Even that would get you something nice. Now $80 would get you a half of something okay.
Yeah.
But But yeah, I love how you put it together. You got the shoes to match. Great selection, a lot of color stuff like that. And we'll dive into some of your outfits later for sure. Fredo, what do you got?
Just on the topic of Disney, for those that don't already follow Kyle on Instagram, I believe it's Super Duper Kyle 13. Is that
That is
right?
correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle posts a lot of like fit pics at like all the different Disney parks. I was just curious, are you like swapping outfits like midday to get all these fits off?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. So we usually go, me and my wife usually go once a year. We usually do 5 days in the parks, and I usually have anywhere from 10 to 15 tees that I'll bring. So it'll be sort of like in the morning, I'll kind of change, have one outfit for the morning, get my flicks, and then we kind of go back to the hotel in the afternoon, take a little break, relax, come back to the park at night with another fit. And then sometimes when I just have too many, it's literally packing them in a tote bag, going to the washroom, making sure I just have like black shorts that'll go with anything, and just literally swapping out tees, going to the locations and grabbing the flicks.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was always curious because I'm like, I don't know, you have lots of good ones and they're all at like different like cool and like fitting locations in the park. So I
Yeah.
was always curious about that, but no, that's sick.
What's new up on that sneaker wall? Orange lobsters, maybe?
Um, there was basically a time last month where I picked up 4 pairs. So it was the Travis Air Max One, Orange Lobsters, and then those green New Balance Joe Fresh Goods, and then I picked up another pair of Turtle Doves.
How
So
many is that now? There's like a whole shelf of those.
I have 3. So I have Moon Rocks, 3 pairs of Turtle Doves, and then my 750. So that's my favorite shoe. So they re-released, prices are decent, so I figured let's triple up.
Yeah. So what do you need to get then?
I don't even know like what I'm on the hunt for right now. I don't know. I wouldn't mind another pair. I kind of heard some rumors that Yeezy and Adidas may team up to just release the whatever's left over, what they have in stock right now. So I'm hoping the Pirate Blacks come out this year. Those are on my hit list if they do.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to lose $700 million if they don't work something out.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. And like I've been, kind of reading some things where the new CEO was saying like if we release them, people are going to be mad, but then if we destroy them, people are going to be mad. So there's kind of like no, got to try to find a middle ground, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that lose-lose situation. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Kyle, man. We really appreciate it. It's good getting to know you a little bit. Let's hear what you have to say about some shoes in the news. Fredo, let's start with these.
Yeah, so there's been rumors and some people saying that it's even like confirmed, but apparently we're getting a reimagined version of the Bread 4 sometime in March of next year. Nothing's really known yet about these, but the idea makes me excited. I think they have potential to be sick, but
Let's hope they turn out better than this mock-up because these are just beat breads.
yeah.
I actually like the mock-up.
Yeah?
Yeah, those are dope.
Have you been feeling the reimagined releases?
Yeah, so like as you guys know, I'm into all that vintage clothing and stuff like that. So I don't really have any of those older pairs that I could just wear and make look vintage. So the stuff that they're releasing that look vintage is pretty dope to me.
Yeah, they're going to do the Royals, right? But we don't know if they're going to be suede like the Royal ones. Here's something to look at. Speaking of suede, this is the Jordan 5 Low Dongdon. Comes out this summer. It's like, what if that Travis 1 Low Phantom was a 5 and it had some pastel hits on the bottom? It's black suede with the white stitching. There's like some violet and pink on the midsole and the outsole. I don't have 5s. I've never worn 5s, but I looked at these and went, oh, that's interesting. I know Fredo loves a hit of pink. I know Fredo loves a 5, especially a 5 low even. Shay, what are you saying?
I didn't personally like the Phantoms. I don't overly like these. I don't like a lot of shoes that have like a black midsole on them.
Hmm.
I do like the little hits of pink in that, but yeah, I don't think these would be for me.
Shoes
I
in the news. Super Duper Kyle. What are you saying?
I actually like the 5 low almost as much as the 5 high. These are kind of cool. But yeah, I think Nike knows what they're doing with the whole coming off the Travis Scott Phantom hype. So I think if this had a backward swoosh, it'd be a $1,000 shoe for sure.
Nathan, any thoughts?
I'm good.
Yeah. How about this though? A lot of people got excited about these dunks from Supreme.
Yeah, so an SB low and high have both been confirmed for release this year. And this is basically the look at the low. I read that the high is basically like the same thing as the low, which is I think is kind of disappointing. But I want to hear your guys' take on this. Kyle, are you into these? Would you be more into a high version of these?
No, I'm sort of, if I'm wearing a dunk, it's going to be a low. I think these are pretty underwhelming. I don't think Supreme hasn't really released a nice pair of dunks in a while.
Yeah, I agree. Tabby, you rocking these?
Uh, Without seeing the high, the low's got to be better than the high. But no,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
can't see the
agree.
high version of this being better, but it'll be interesting to see once photos of that release.
It's so crazy to think that like at any other time, a Supreme Nike Dunk collab would have been just the hottest thing on the planet
Yeah.
and shook the sneaker world. And now we look at this and like if there's any resell on this, I'd be very shocked, especially for the high pair.
Yeah.
Describe it a little bit, Shay, for people just listening. There's a lot of black here. What's the base?
I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. It's almost like a paint splatter, but not. If you go to the other photo, that has like, yeah, like I honestly don't even know. I tried to like find some info on it, and no one really seems to know because it's not super clear what it is.
And is it
I'm
canvas?
sure. Yeah, so I think it's mostly canvas and suede.
Almost
I think
looks
all the
like
black on it's suede, and then the rest of like the like paint splatter or whatever you want to call it is gonna be canvas.
almost looks like newspaper clippings or something. Hey, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of a montage of art and then black suede overlays, black tongue, black laces, black swoosh, gum sole. And it's got that Supreme, is that Debray? Is that how we
yeah.
call that? Yeah. Okay. Underwhelming. I've got something that's got me very excited. This is like the new Air Max 1 anniversary. The 2023 Air Max 1 Big Bubble in University Red. And this comparison compares it to the 2017 anniversary. So I really like that it breaks down the differences and you can see what's going on here. They're like the same but different, and this comparison does a really good job of illustrating why. So the 2017 version didn't have the big bubble, and you can see here that the window is bigger on what's coming out this spring. The big bubble's definitely back. Here's the comparison side by side, anniversary and big bubble. I definitely like the new one better, looks wider. The laces are sort of thinner. For the big bubble, they used a softer woven lace. And more importantly, they're much more narrow than before. The reconfigured big bubble mudguard slants differently than the anniversary version. You can see it's like more red on the bottom. There's considerable dip around the midfoot on this new pair. And look how different they are from the back. Nike Air sitting up way higher. From the side and back, the heel counter panel increases, raising the Nike Air logo and in turn the ankle collar. So it's looking like it's like sitting way higher up on your foot. There's more shoe. The box itself is like these reimagined releases. It comes all distressed, and that's maybe my favorite part of the whole setup. So I'm into these. There's a look of them ready to go on foot. There's a pic on a guy's foot, but he's having a good day. Looks good. This is the original Big Bubble from 1986. The one that came out in 2017 was like a remake of the 87 version. These are a remake of what came out even before 87. The OG Big Bubble Big Window was part of the original production run. So Guys, we're talking a lot about reimagined sneakers. I don't know if you're into Air Maxes as much as we are lately, Kyle. What are you saying?
I don't know. I kind of want to like them, but there's just something about the shape that I just not down with. They just kind of look like if you found an Air Max at Walmart and threw a swoosh on it, just a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Fredo?
I'm kind of with Kyle on it. Like, I definitely like the 2017 pair more. I don't think these are bad. I love the box. I'm kind of with Kyle though. They kind of seem like I don't say like a fake like Air Max, but like a Payless version. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
something's off about them for me.
Mom's like, we got Air Maxes at home. Okay, well, that's one of the spring releases. Young Tabasco.
Yes.
What have we got here? Two pairs.
Two pairs. A little bit of a pack here coming out 2023. So this year, no date as of now. But this is the green, white, and fuchsia Dunk Low pack. They are calling it the Joker and Hulk pack. Some people are even calling them the Barneys. So whatever you like. I've even seen the Buzz Lightyears is what they were calling some of them. So Kyle, maybe that top pair will match really nicely with a Buzz tee. You
That
get
that top pair definitely go hard with a Buzz tee.
hell yeah. So yeah, I thought this was really cool. In a weird way, I almost like the bottom pair more, even though the top pair is arguably more wearable. I'm a fan of these. I think, yeah, there's probably a handful of vintage tees out there. You wouldn't have to look too hard to match this up real nice and really get the fit off. They're loud colors and they're unorthodox colors, but I think they really work, and I'm a fan. So, Kyle, what's your take?
I'm with you on that top one. Definitely good kind of Buzz Lightyear vibes. That bottom one, I think I'd feel more inclined just to like put together like a Barney outfit and just rock that like Barney because those are not Hulk to me. Those are just that's straight a Barney shoe.
Fair enough.
And
Tim?
I
Oh,
don't know
sorry.
like the I just hope they have some better materials because some of the dunks recently have just
Yeah.
been plastic.
Yeah, they are stiff for sure.
Yeah, they interesting. They got the red Nike on the tongue tag on the Hulk pair, and they got the Barney colored one on the Joker pair. I like them. I do like them. I just I don't know if I know how to wear them. Top pair's better. Bottom pair's giving me like peppermint vibes. It's like it looks like candy.
Mm.
I
I
do
like
like
the
that.
gum sole. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I like the gum sole on the top one.
Fredo, this is gonna be up your alley, hey?
Yeah, I'm really into the top pair. Anything with a gum sole I can usually get behind. Um, One thought I had for like the bottom pair is getting them and then doing like a custom with the purple and doing like a Christmas theme shoe and like switching the purple to red or like something like that. But yeah, the top pair is definitely the go-to between them.
Have Joker and Hulk ever been mentioned in the same sentence? Like they're from different worlds, aren't they? This is crazy that they get their own shoe pack. They're running out of ideas.
Yeah.
Colors are cool though. All right, let's slide. Oh boy, this big man. More purple. Fredo, what
Uh,
can you tell us about baklava?
so Bronson's 990 V6 is releasing this Friday, the 17th. It's releasing with an apparel line that's I think has been pretty like anticipated for a while now. I love Bronson, but this shoe isn't personally for me. I'm curious to see what the clothing line will be like, though. I think there'll be some good stuff. But Kyle, are you into these? What are you thinking?
I'm sort of with you. I'm more excited for what they do with the clothing. I know a lot of New Balance heads are really needing these, and I don't see it, so they're just not for me.
Or Tabby?
I don't like the shoe, but I rock with Bronson so hard that like if they fell into my lap, I just couldn't say no.
That's fair.
Um, I know me and Tim were talking. We had a little conversation about there's another pair teased, and it's a little more blue and a little more gray and a lot more wearable. So look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah,
Look at
those
that.
ones are sick.
Speak it into existence. That might be the one to pledge my allegiance with.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we could look at these too. These are way more wearable. This is a perfect example of shoes I get excited for, and then I would buy and go, now what? Oh shit. Now what do I do with these? I have no, they're brown and yellow and purple and blue and orange and silver and it's that new V6 of the 990, which is like so much sole. Like a third of this shoe is the bottom of this shoe. Do I have to have tree trunks for legs like Action here? Because he makes everything like he just stomps in them. He's out there with like 100-pound mace swinging around behind his back. I don't know if these shoes are for my life, but it's perfect, Tabby, what you said. I rock with them so hard, like I want to like them. And then you see these, and they're much easier to wear. The second colorway is more just like navies and cobalt and kind of a brownish tinge. They got those weird like work boot laces on them. But yeah, I'll be looking into the full apparel. I want to get like a fuck that's delicious hoodie. Like I want a bunch of shit from him. God, he's so cool. This week, hey? Man, they chose St. Patrick's Day. That really fits the holiday, I guess. Whatever. All right. Oh, that mini swoosh on the toe of these. Tabby, tell us more.
We got some PEs. UNC football posted this photo. This is the UNC Jordan 1 low. For those of you tuning in audio and not video, it's a gum sole, aged midsole, very nice leather, nice cracking along the blue. Picture a UNC low with a black swoosh. The black swoosh is very pebbled. If you've seen the high version of the Jordan 1 PEs, it is exactly that. We've got that Meniere quilted liner, and oh my god, if these came out, they would sell for so much. Like, I mean, they're going to sell for so much, but if they actually released. And then there's another pair to go along with them that we've seen. Yeah, just a couple more shots there. And this is the Howard Bison's pair. They I think it's all Div 1 schools get them. Don't quote me on that. Might just be all the like the Jordan sponsored schools. I don't entirely know how it works, but you do see a lot of them, and you see a lot of different schools. So stay tuned. I'm sure there'll be another handful more of these.
I just want to say that with all of the like Air Kai lawsuit stuff going on, they actually did Howard School first. I would think it was like 2 years ago. They did like a collab with like Howard University, and they did basically this exact shoe. And released, or did, I don't know if they released it, but it was given to like the players and the coaches and that. So if
Man, now-
Nike's saying that they're
Right.
copying,
Yeah.
they just did that.
The like pebbling on the swoosh is wild. It looks wet.
Kind of looks like the leather on a basketball.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah, yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Which
I
one's you
love
like
the
better?
little like swoosh on the toe too.
Mini swoosh and a gum sole. That's it.
Yeah. Fact.
Oh, I love them both, but I think if you had to pick one, it's got to be the UNC.
Yeah.
It's like what we were just talking about, Kentucky's or Syracuse, and when it comes down to what you're throwing on every day, it's going to be that Carolina blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's stay on the Jordan lows.
Yes, we're getting a black toe Jordan 1 low in that OG cut that I love, and I'm sure you guys love. These are supposed to be, sorry, these are releasing in the retro shape. Or sorry, they already released in that like retro shape. That's like the typical like GR shape. But these are apparently releasing July 28th for 140 US. That retro shape pair that came out is selling for like $6, which I think is ridiculous, but that's neither here nor there. I need these, so I'm curious to see if you guys need them to, and if not, you could help me in securing an 11 and a half. That'd be great.
I will not be going for these, so I'll definitely try and help you all get these.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. Are you just not a one low guy?
I'm just not a one low guy. I do like the OG cut like these better than all the other stuff they've been doing with the Nike Air on the tongue and the Wings logo on the back, and the materials look a little bit better.
Tabby, you need these.
Absolutely, yeah. Bring these home. Good night.
Jimmy, you rocking with these?
I don't know what to do with red, and I know that makes me uncool, but when it's black and red, I know that it's going to be tough to get, and you got one more guy looking for your 11 and a half.
Perfect. Appreciate it, boys.
So, what would you like to talk about now, Tabasco?
Well, there's rumblings in group chats and conversations, and maybe even aspects of podcasts that get cut out before the final version of lists that we all have. The list we are referring to is a imaginary list of sneakers that you have in your mind that no matter when they pop up, what they pop up for, you need them that bad that you're just gonna buy them. We've all got a list. We've all got purchases from this list. This happened to me. I bought a pair of Shadow Ones, and they were on my list, and they popped up for a great price, and I didn't even think twice about it. I snagged them. They're in the mail. They're going to be here this week, and I'm super excited for them. Made me think, what else is like that? There's got to be things out there like that, and we've all got to have things out there like that. So I'll kick it off. My list looks like the 85 Georgetowns. Anybody that listens regularly to this podcast, so that being my mom, Shay's mom, and possibly Tim's mom,
And sister. Yeah, they're all into it.
and hopefully this week Kyle's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Shout out them. The 85 Georgetown one. I talk about it a lot. If it popped up, right size, good, okay price, even. I'm in. Let's go. So that, I think for me as well, the blue pair, the Joe Freshgood New Balance Kyle has there, the 993. I think I could really get down with those. And this might come as a surprise, but the Argon Dunk Low, which nothing crazy, not even a crazy price. Could probably just click it on StockX and not even really miss the money. But that's one that I'd take if it was right in front of me for sure. If we were at a sneaker show or something theoretically and it was there, I'd be there. So that is my list.
Is that like the original Argon, or there was a reverse one?
There's a reverse, and then they re-released the original one.
Yeah,
So yeah, the OG one preferably. That's
like dark blue and baby blue or something like that.
yeah, white, dark blue, baby blue.
Yeah.
Great, fantastic. Let's go. Let's go. So that's my list.
It's
Fredo?
funny. It's funny what influences the list. Like you were saying, your Kentucky's maybe the most worn dunks right now, and you want more blue dunks.
I do.
Yes, yes, I do.
Dude, I know it works.
Yeah.
Like, we have this conversation often. It's I find a silhouette, I find colors, and I get those. You know what I mean? It's all Jordan 1s here. It's all Air Maxes here. It's all, there's a couple other things strewn without that I wear on occasion, but for what I'm really wearing, I know what it is. I know what it looks like. I know what I
Yeah.
need. Yeah. I know my type. Anywho,
Shay, what's your type?
yeah.
I have like probably like three or four. So definitely the 97-1, like Weatherspoons.
Mm.
That's a big one. Anytime they're posted in like 11 and a half or 12 and they're a decent price, I'm like immediately asking for more pictures just to see how cooked they are. The Para Air Max one, I almost picked these up this week, but the toe on them was just mangled to the point where I couldn't see myself wearing them. Black Cement 3 is just another like OG pair that I always wanted. And currently like any of the new like DB collection, I really want the one lows or the Vermeeros, but yeah,
Dude, I just
honestly,
saw that those Vomeros glow in the dark.
yeah, dude, they're
Dude,
nuts.
Are they Velcro? Like, do they have a bunch of different swooshes and
Yeah,
stuff?
there's
Yeah,
like different
that's-
like patches now that you can throw on them.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, any of those and all those like DBs are at a like pretty good price right now, but honestly, anything that like anything comes up in my size, like 11 and a half or 12, and it's a decent price, I'll probably pull the trigger. So I'm not super picky.
I've always respected how like Fredo and Tabasco, any pair is up for grabs. I hear Dorenbecker and it feels so rare and limited. I'm like, I don't even want to get into that shoe. I'm never going to touch that shoe, but you guys have high hopes. You make things happen. You're like, I'll sell 5 pairs, make it happen. Doesn't matter. So my want list is a little shorter, a little more attainable, maybe. Okay, I brought some picks. And you're going to find that it's shoes that you guys have. Kyle, especially you. You've got a bunch of the shoes I need behind you. I need the Air Max 1 Patas in the white and gray, the neutral gray Air Maxes. And Tabby just got these for a great deal. I wish I had that price, but in my size. This is something I know Kyle's got behind him. The OG 2002 protection pack Rain Cloud. They came out with one that's like Lunar New Year or something recently, but it's not the same. It's close, but it's got like a little bit of pink or something to the mesh. It's not quite the same. There's something about these.
It's kind of like those Air Max Big Bubbles. There's just something a little different.
Yeah, it's the Walmart version.
Yeah.
And these have come down so much. We saw these at $1,000 a year ago. So I don't know why I don't just pull the trigger on them. Like the green on the heel, like it's just something about I want that. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never even worn 5s, but I'm pretty sure I want these off-white 5s. Kyle, are they as sick as I think they are?
They are even better. So what I like about these is I don't really like 5s because they're so big and bulky, but he really slimmed these down and there's not a whole lot of padding around the ankle. I've compared them to other just like OG 5s, and the midsole is a lot softer on these, so they're a lot more comfortable. And just with that material, like I wore these on my trip to Disneyland in April. I put, I don't know, 30,000 steps on one day in these shoes, and they're still, you couldn't even tell I wore them.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I should just drop the $1,000, start there.
Just like Tabby, I'm sure you won't miss the money.
I know it doesn't miss me.
There's so many times now, and I just think I should get this like general release 5 and see if I like 5s, and then I can work my way up to these. But it's a grail. It's on the list. These are probably gettable. I think every pair has been gray and white, but this is the new protection pack. The New Balance silhouette's called 1906. I really like that Harbor Gray version of them. If they come up, I'm grabbing them. This is another grail. The Reverse Mocha Jordan 1 Low. Out of all the Travis shoes, I want these ones the most. I did like the Fragment ones for sure, but these ones, they're just so wearable. It's like, even though they're $2,000, I could see myself wearing them multiple times a week. They go with everything I'm already wearing. These are behind Kyle. He's got 2 pairs of the Joe Fresh Goods 993s. These came in like a greenish sage. They came in a pink, and then they came in this Arctic blue. Dude, I'm so jealous that you got 2 pairs of these. Tell me that you wear them all the time.
Those are actually picked up over the winter, so I haven't undressed them yet, but I best believe I will.
And the laces are kind of fat, right?
Oh yeah, I'll pull them out real quick. They're definitely a little bigger, and they have a weird sort of texture to them, but I like them. And the laces have they're like salmon. They're like peachy.
Right. Not just cream.
Not just cream.
And big boned.
I almost got the Field Brown version of these, the Tom Sachs general purpose shoe. I think this is the original colorway. That's why it's going for so much, but it's another gray and white shoe. It's got the gum midsole. It's got some blue hits up on like the pull tags here. It looks like a shoe that would be comfortable and goes with everything. I don't know if I'm going to spend this kind of money, $450, $500. Am I going to buy that? I don't know, but I see a pair behind you. Do you wear them?
I got the yellow last week. And again, it's winter in Saskatchewan, so those haven't been worn yet. Did you, on a side note, I don't want to get too off topic, but did you see what Cran on Instagram did with the brown pair?
Right, when
the midsole cream.
It looks so good.
Sick.
I watched his reel of doing that too, and he made it look like such an easy job. Like he's so smooth with his tape work and painting. They do look so good. Yeah, shout out Cran, dude.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, actually I did wear those last week. I had a work event where I was accepting an award, and
Right.
I rocked those out. I brought them and changed into them at the event, so they weren't
Inside
technically
shoes, yeah.
inside shoes. Yeah,
And it's called Sulfur, the yellow ones?
sulfur. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see myself rocking with those and not spending the money on these. I think that's all I got. Oh, yeah, it's Air Max month. This is an Air Max I've always wanted. It's full suede and it's beige with pink, the Air Max One Milan. I saw these in the groups recently, but they were cooked. For $400, it says you could get the new one, but they're down 300 on StockX. We'll see. I love that hit of pink on the outsole and like it's almost like an army green midsole, the sage sort of color with the beige. Like them a lot.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. So if you had like $500, you had $1,000 right now, Kyle, what would you get?
So I didn't come prepared with pictures, but I think you guys touched on a couple. So definitely the Travis Scott reverse mochas. Again, just quality, nice, easy, wearable colorway goes with everything. And then Fredo had mentioned the Sean Wotherspoon Air Max 97 ones. So funny story about that is I actually won those in a raffle off End Clothing, and I ended up selling them because I didn't care to own a pair of Nikes, and now I'm really kicking myself in the butt because as you can see behind me, I'm into the Nike and the Jordans now. So that's one I definitely wish I would have held on to. And then I have two more that are sort of a little bit weirder. The Yeezy 1050 high res orange boot. Have you guys seen that?
Oh yeah.
So they're kind of unreleased. They're friends and family, whatever they are. But I see a guy on Instagram named Chase Seagos. I don't know how he got a couple pairs, but he got a couple and dropped them, and they were really, really expensive. And then the last pair would be I'm still looking for a pair of Reebok G Unit G6s in my true size. So I have a pair right now that are a size too big. So I kind of double sock them and tie them real tight, but they're big. And so I would like them in a size 7, but I haven't been able to find them yet.
Dude, that's some range, some wild pairs.
Yeah, all over the place.
That 1050 was from like before Ye was wearing boots all the time, these crazy rain boots.
Yeah, I think he kind of first debuted him maybe at a Donda listening party when he came out in all red and he was wearing that Gap puffer. But yeah, I hope they release those one day. I doubt it, but
Well, we'll keep our eyes peeled for those wacky pairs. We ready to play the game?
It's time to play the game.
Let's find out.
We've got Does It Fit? I'm here. I'm your host, Young Tabasco, the Fit Man. And for the uninitiated, if the outfit is popping off, we're going to say it fits. And if it's maybe on a different wavelength, we're simply going to say it does not fit and debate from there. Today we have Oklahoma City Thunder's Josh Giddey, 403 Fredo, our guy, and our new guy, Super Duper Kyle 13 on Instagram. So let's get into it. Josh Giddey here. He's got the this is Acne Studios, the jacket and pants, the denim there. Looks like a workwear pant, definitely a workwear jacket. Pink, washed pink. God, this is beautiful. White tee, white Air Forces, white Louis Vuitton millionaire glasses. This is $1 million outfit. I don't know if I could pull it off, but I'm going to say it fits. I would love to have that jacket. I think I would wear it all the time, even though it's an unorthodox color. It's a fantastic coat. Shout out our guy Nate T3. He popped out in a fantastic coat this week. If he's listening, this is his chance to surprise me with it. He'll have my address, and he can send it my way at any point in time. So congratulations, you found the Easter egg in this episode. It fits. No questions asked. So I'll throw it to Shay here, and we'll go around the horn. But what are you saying, Fredo?
Yeah, I would rock this. I think it's sick. I love like one color outfits. And the millionaires go crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna say it fits. It's hard.
Tonal. Kyle, what do you think?
it definitely fits. I'm into the whole workwear vibe or aesthetic. So I love that jacket. I'm with you. I like how he just kept it clean and simple with like the white forces, the white tee, and the white glasses, and just kind of let the loud wash pink do the talking on this one.
Absolutely. There are things to be learned in this photo. Tim?
God, those glasses are so good. And if you could do the jacket with blue jeans and then the pink version of those Joe Freshgood 993s, let's go. Yeah, this I need that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. White forces, white shirt, white glasses. He's out there on the white slopes with white people. This thing, man, it's coming together,
Oh God.
right? All right. Woo-wee, Mr.
Who's
March.
this? Yeah, who's this stud? Fredo, what do you got on here?
So I can't remember if I believe it's a published hoodie with a little $13 Old Navy pickup on the vest. Published tee underneath. Got the cargos on from the family over at My Milk Run, and a pair of the lost and found Jordan 1s.
What kind of gaunch you got on?
Nothing.
Yeah, of
Nice.
course.
The Lord's gaunch. Perfect. Nothing. All right.
I love when I see a fit and I go, I want it. I want the whole thing. I never would have guessed it's a $13 vest and the whole thing clicks. I think you even mentioned in a comment or in the caption that you're feeling like Malcolm or Nate and fully getting those vibes. Those guys are goals and you're pulling it off here. Fits.
Appreciate it.
Definitely fits. I want to start by saying, the hair of the lettuce is immaculate.
Appreciate it.
The sort of olive cargos with the red just goes so good. That's always a combo that you're never gonna miss.
Yeah, I think Nate posted I don't know if it was like a reel or something on the ground, but yeah, I might have stole that one from him.
I'll steal a quote from you and I took this damn picture. It fits.
Yeah, nice one, Shay.
Fantastic.
Sheesh.
Kyle, what do we got on here? Give us the rundown, my guy.
So we got the Supreme Pigment S cap. We got a vintage Haunted Mansion Disney tee. We have some Lululemon pants with some Levi's 4s that I took a Dremel to and distressed.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
a
I got those shoes in and I wasn't just feeling the all sort of black denim, and I've seen some other people on Instagram sort of distress them. So I was like, why not?
That's fantastic. And the execution here, the Haunted Mansion tee, you're in what looks like the spookiest part of the country ever. Like behind you, there must be a dude with no head riding a horse, I would assume.
Something like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, dark arts are happening up there one way or another.
Prince Albert's just scary, dude.
Yeah, this is actually a children's park up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you turn the phone to the right, there's a Chuck E. Cheese. Anyways, fits.
Oh,
No
yeah.
questions asked. No, that's fantastic. Tim, what are you thinking here?
The texture on the 4s does help. It makes me think for a second, like I got to zoom in and get closer. And I really like how the beige on those Levi 4s, like the beige on the tongue tag, the beige coming off of the gum sole matches the frame on the tee. Sick. Yeah.
Thank you.
I find it hard to like just be cool in a picture, and you're doing it here. Like I end up cheesing too hard or like trying to cover my face or some shit, but you're just being yourself, and I respect it. I wish I could do that.
I appreciate that.
Fredo, what you saying?
I love the shirt. I had a pair of the black Levi's 4s, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just couldn't get around wearing them. And now seeing like a distressed pair makes me want to have another pair. But no, this definitely fits.
Do you still have them?
No, I don't. I sold them a while back.
I was gonna say send them my way and I'll cut them up for you.
They were hot, right? Hot and heavy.
Yeah, I found them like more just like I don't know if it was the denim on them, but just like stiff and like yeah, like heavy, but
My pair is pretty soft because I've worn them a lot, but they don't breathe. They're super hot.
yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
a little sort of fun fact: the tea actually glows in the dark too.
Oh, that's sick.
That's sick.
Like the
That's
ghost
so
in the
cool.
middle. Nice.
Yeah.
Is there a back hit with that tee, or is it?
There
what
is
was
a
it?
back hit with the tee. What does it say? I have it right here actually. Uh, watch for hitchhiking ghosts, and that's glow in the dark as well.
Oh,
Nice.
that's unreal.
That's tight.
So good.
We've got one more.
That we do.
Haha.
Run us through this one, please.
What a place for this picture.
So we
Unreal.
have uh Anaheim Angels fitted from my friends over in Toronto from Still. You guys heard of Still?
Absolutely.
Still hats, and then we got a vintage Alice bootleg tee with some H&M shorts and some Yeezy 700 V2 creams. Walking around the parks all day, sometimes you got to keep it cozy. So, and then this picture was taken in Fantasyland, in Disneyland, next to the obviously next to the Alice attraction. So I figured it was fitting.
Oh, it's perfect, man. The
Yeah.
way you line up the fits with the backdrop. Not even at Disneyland, evidently. You can do it with a creepy ass park. That's dedication. That's fantastic. I love it. Fits. It's cool that you went to like super heavy, super matchy up top and really toned it down on the bottom. Great execution. Fits for sure.
Appreciate you.
Oh yeah,
Tim.
bonus points all around. Bonus points for the setting, the works. Dude, I can't believe that you're so stripes over checks. You gave away those 97 ones. I'm still hung up on that.
Yeah, I'm still. You're bringing it up again, and I don't want to think.
We've all got regrets, dude. Full of
It's a
them.
different era.
Yeah.
But that definitely looks like a shoe that you could go all day in Disney, feeling good about yourself. You don't want
Yeah.
to be out there in some ones, that's for sure.
I did that, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Shay.
Yeah, just again, like he always matches his fits like perfect to wherever he is kind of thing. But this is a fit that I would wear, like loud tee with the fitted and some shorts and some Yeezys. But this is hard. This fits.
Much love.
Hell yeah.
So you going back soon?
October. We I have a couple friends in Anaheim that we hang out with regularly when we're there. So we're gonna go on a 3-day Disney cruise and then hang out for a week in Anaheim and go to the parks and just hang out with them and stuff. So we're super excited. First cruise in general. So
You're already planning fits.
yeah, I already got them picked out, and I'm probably gonna pick up about 5 more vintage tees before I go. So
Nice.
Beautiful.
I'll have to try to fit those in somewhere.
Keep us posted.
Guys dialed in. We came into this going, we know he's Kyle, but is he that super duper? And now we know.
Now you know.
Questions were answered.
Yeah, dude. Appreciate you being here. Love how dialed in you are. Love that you know your lane. I really respect that. I'm a guy who doesn't know what he likes, really. I guess a lot of gray and white shoes. I'm learning that.
Appreciate you guys having me here. It's been a blast.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following along. We'll check you next time here on Sneaker Show.